Alright, so today we're doing this question 3531. Let me check my voice is clear or not. Right? One second. Okay, right. This question 3531. One second. One second, guys. Let me. Right. So we will read the question firstly. 3531. Count covered buildings. Okay. You are given a positive integer n. Right. Okay. The you are given a positive integer and representing an n into n city. You are also given a 2D grid buildings. Right. So we are building I. Right. We are building I x and y denotes a unique building located at coordinates x and y. Right. So a building is covered if there is at least one building in all four directions. Right. So return the number of covered buildings. Okay. There are voices echo. second. Right. So this is the question. An example दे रखा है. The input n is equal to 3 and building 1, 1, 2, 2, 2, 3, 2, 2, 1, 2, 3, right? Okay. I think I here we have think, right? Then our task is to count how many buildings are covered according to this definition, right? Like this. Like for example, if a building is at position like 2 or 3 lane, so it covered only it. Like 1 second, right? If like we have to like for example ले लेते हैं, if a building is 2 and 3, right? 3 lanes, right? So it would be covered only if like there is at least one building at 2 and y, right, where y less than 3, left, right, and there is at least one building where this is also 2 and y, right, where building y greater than 3, and this is right, and there is at least one building at x comma 3, right, where x greater than 2, so it is on the above, and also one or more who has x3, where is x less than 2, this is on below, right? 1 second. So this solution groups building by their x coordinates and y coordinate using hash table, right? for like each building X and Y, it checks if there are building both before and after in the same row, right? Checking Jx for Y values and building both before and after in the same column, and checking G2 G2Y for X values. If both conditions are met, right? So this is also the what was my like introduction to check a building is covered, right? So we need to determine if there are buildings in all four direction for from it, right? Pair of building, right? So checking every possible pair of buildings would which would be inefficient, right? So we can organize the data and make these checks fast. So instead of checking like inefficient, so we can organize the data to make these check fast, right? So let's think about what it means for building at X and Y to have neighbors in all four directions, right? So building left and right share the same row, right? Same row X, right? But have different Y values. And the second point is building above and below share the same column Y, but have different X values, right? So this naturally leads us to group buildings by their shared coordinates, right? So we group all buildings that share the same X coordinate together, so we can quickly find all building in the same row. So similarly, grouping by Y coordinate give us all building in the same column. Right. So once we have these groupings like for a building X and Y, right? So for all building in row X are stored in JX as a list of Y coordinates, right? And Y buildings in column Y are stored in G2Y. By sorting these lists, we can use a simple comparison. So what was the approach? Firstly, we have group building by coordinates, right? So we can create a use as tables using, right? And then second, the sort the coordinates lists. After sorting, right, after sorting, check. And then the third is like we are check each building for coverage, right? Okay, so let's do the code firstly. So you use a map. 1 second. We have used a map to store y, right? Like firstly we have to use a map. So used to store all y coordinates, right? So we write map integer and right now for map all x coordinate, right? Map to store all x coordinates. Map integer building at y do new as, right? A creating map, and now we have group building by their x and y coordinates, right? Firstly we write group, so group will have four buildings and order. Okay, let's this is equal to building one, and then we have add y coordinate to the list of building at this x, right? So we firstly add y coordinates. So buildings at x, computer, if Ascent. Right. Ascent. New array list. So add. Oh my god, right. Now this will happen and now we will add x coordinate to the list of building at this y, right? So we have to write buildings at y compute if absent. Here I do. Alright, now you do sorting, right? So sort all y coordinates, right? For each x to find min and max efficiently, right? So this for map dot tree list integer collection dot now sort all x coordinates, right? So here you use for in map I just have to write a small but ये अगर right क्या हो रहा है map dot tree integer list entry buildings at y entry set collection dot like short entry not get value. Yep. uh, Now we do like check check each building to see it's covered, right? If it's covered, अगर cover हो गया तो right. Um, right. Check if it's covered. So Dex. And why? Now you have to get all buildings on the same vertical list integer building on same x dot get coordinates, right? And this is like get all buildings on horizontal line, right? Let's write list integer building on y is equal to buildings none. Now we have right. So now we have to check if building is covered. So there is two condition like there must be building to the left and right on same horizontal line, right? And the second is only there must be building above and below on same vertical line, right? So check it's right. Then, firstly we have to run boolean as left building is equal to building on same y dot and right less than coordinates boolean है रुक तुम copy this and now you have to write left, so you have to write x coordinate is equal to, so we have like same y, right? And then we dot get same y, right? Same y dot size dot size y, then we get not a minus 1, right? Mm, and now below and above, right? So as we have to has below, so building on same x, right? Dot not y, not right in x. So as left and as above, right? So in this y building on same x, right? Same x dot get building dot size, right? So we have to write if this is bigger, if has left building and has right building and has below building and has above building. This was covered, so covered Covered building count. Then you have to return covered building count. Right. So the time complexity is big into log n हो जाएगा तो n तो number of वही हो गया number of building right. Mm, like now you have to run the code. I think there are many errors. I have to write compilation error आ रही है भाई. As above building, right? As above building y chord and building on same x, not buildings. क्या है? Minus what? What was wrong with you? 1 second. This will not forward. Still -1. 14, line 14, right? Only line 14. Building at X computer लिखना computer लिखना. What was wrong with यार कोऑर्डिनेट्स का लिख तो दिया था. Hmm. एक्स कह रहा है कैपिटल में कैसे हो सकता है यार एक्स. आई डोंट थिंक दिस विल एक्स कैपिटल. You are listed कौन. तो सही है. दोनों में ही है कहीं ना कहीं. सी नहीं है कैपिटल लेटर. नो. कैपिटल लेटर. टू आई. I've done some mistakes here, but I don't understand what I've done. So, big fan भाई. Right, so building at X. compute x coordinates and when x coordinates compute the coordinate if absent. New array the listed x y code. Okay, now right. If I have x coordinates and then we add y coordinates, right? Let the run. Still the error. Add x coordinates. He says in B line 19 can't find to enter integer rich integer error can't find symbols. Okay, in map enter integer list integer entry right. So buildings at x. Then we do entry set right. Building. That is not so good. Hmm. Let ask GPT what I have done. Tell me the error. Oh, let's think. I mismatch. Do the full code. I also do in some abstract listed data. I also add X and Y. इसे int building B building में ले रखा है and I building उसने error देखता है यार इसमें error क्या था मेरा variable integer building at X if absent okay and same mismatch for Y at Y okay then you guys you can see this code if he says right firstly I have to copy the code and let's see it is running or not whether like GPT तो गलत नहीं बोलता okay my mistake is for like I variable buildings either he can be and I have done some mistakes but I can find the error what was my error right so the streak is 151 days right 716 problems I think it's last 15 section I've done the contest right so right that's it that's it I've done songs right so you can do